Today we are talking about the Dji Mini 2. This small 249g drone ruled the skies, but is this now the end? Now we have a Dji Mini 3 Pro. Should you even consider buying the Mini 2? Now we have a Mini 3 Pro. Do I still use the Mini 2? And what do I recommend you doing if you don't have either? Let's talk about this now. The Dji Mini 2 is a fantastic 249g drone capable of 4K footage, and it is fantastic still. Today I'm testing this. I've dusted off the Mini 2 and I'm not doing a fantastic cinematic style video. It's just literally a video without any ND filters on, just some color grading of what you would expect if you bought this drone. And I want to still tell you this, that this drone is a drone I still highly recommend. It is simply unmatched at this price point to find another drone from another drone manufacturer that is capable of getting photo and video quality to this standard, but also have the DJI Fly app experience and that user experience that you get with DJI drones. So the 4K is capable up to 4K 30 and the photos are also really good. We're not going to have a huge sensor on here, but we still have JPEG and RAW photos. You have bracket photos and panorama photos. This today is just a simple video, no ND filters, so this is probably the worst it's going to look. And I still think this looks brilliant. There's a little bit of color grading on here with my LUTs, but these photos, no one's going to say, God, that looks such a terrible drone, that footage is awful. It isn't, it really isn't. So features wise, this drone still has them, but with that overall experience. And DJI have released probably a million zillion updates for this drone now, because it's been out for some time. So the app experience, the way it flies, the signal, everything is spot on. What you still get for this price point is simply unmatched. There are lots of other drones at this price, none of them come close to this. Sure, when we look at this now compared to the specs and features of the Mini 3 Pro, this lacks a lot of features, but for somebody who just wants the crisp video 4K 30, just wants a drone to be able to take with them, not worry about problems with the apps, not worry about that footage not looking good, this is a drone you can take with you in your pocket and always gets good photos and videos without any issues. And that reliability is something which you just don't get on other drone manufacturers. So this price point is awesome and perfect now for anybody wanting to get into this drone hobby. The restriction-free flying at this price point. Not everyone has the budget to leap up to the Mini 3 Pro. If you can, then yes, the Mini 3 Pro is better in pretty much every way. But the Mini 2, it's still got a lot of strengths and people love this, and it will always be a favourite out there. This is why DJI are still selling this to this date on their website. They know how popular it is. You can also do little features like this you can't do on the Mini 3 Pro. On your return to home, you can change the orientation of the drone to get these really cool looking shots. Now you might say this is quite limited on features now compared to other drones, and yes it is, but this gives you something other drones doesn't, and this is the experience and knowledge of being a manual pilot, being able to do all of these moves, practice them yourselves so you can be better than quick shots, you can be better than master shots. Everything I show you on all the cinematic videos, I have basically learned and experienced myself from flying the Mini 2. I got better at that from this drone. I use this drone to hone and better my skills. So yes, the settings 4K 30 is a max it can do, but for 90% of everybody, that is probably going to be all you need. And if you want to, and you love this hobby, and you want to get a better drone, but still a small drone, then you can bump up to the Mini 3 Pro when you're ready. But this will give you so much experience and joy. And this is why I'm still recommending this to people. If you want to buy a small drone but you don't want to spend a lot of money, this is the drone for you. And while we're talking about prices have got really competitive since the Mini 3 Pro has come out. The Mini 2 currently can be found for this brilliant deal. $449 is on the Amazon Prime Day deals, and this is with the Fly More kit. It's going to give you the extra batteries, going to give you the propellers, the carry bag, everything that you're going to need to get going. And it also comes with the DJI Care Refresh plan, and this is normally an added extra, so if you crash your drone you are covered with that plan. That is a stonkingly good deal, so this is why I recommend it. Anyone who doesn't have the budget for this, so the Mini 3 Pro is better. The standard Mini 3 Pro with the old controller, $709, plus to compete with the Fly More combo you need the kit, so that's $159, so $868 for the Mini 3 Pro compared to $449 for the Mini 2 with the Care Refresh plan. So it's a difference, isn't it? If you can afford that difference, sure, the Mini 3 Pro is better, but the Mini 2 still packs one hell of a punch. And the Mini 2, when it came out, it destroyed the Air 2S in terms of sales. Everybody bought this and loved it. The footage doesn't look bad, does it? I've had nobody ever say that footage looks terrible, and with colour grading LUTs like mine or yourselves, you can make that footage look even better in photos and videos. No one has ever come to me and said that looks terrible. I still recommend this drone. If you don't have the budget for the Mini 3, this is still the one. This is a great drone for either practicing on as a beginner or for a drone taken with you for a travel drone on maybe your vacations or holidays this year. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I hope you put that to rest now about is it over? It's certainly not. Take care. Bye bye.